Washington, D.C. Bureau Chief Ross Palumbo is live on Capitol Hill with Comey's opening statement. Ross.
Well, Laura and Calvin, we know about that opening statement because the Senate Intelligence Committee has released a full transcript, and breaking news about that tonight. The president is now responding about that testimony. His lawyer just put out a statement saying the president feels completely and totally vindicated by Comey's testimony, is eager to move forward. That's very interesting because that testimony details the exact moment the president asked Comey about the Russia investigation.
So help you God.
Comey's statement gets right to the point of when the president allegedly tried to influence the FBI investigation. He writes, Trump then said, "I hope you can see your way clear to letting this go, to letting Flynn go. He's a good guy. I hope you can let this go." I replied only that he is a good guy. I did not say I would let this go. Comey also confirming that the FBI was not investigating Trump personally, and he offered that insurance, as the president wrote in this termination letter and has previously said.
He said it once at dinner, and then he said it twice during phone calls.
Because of that, Comey also writes the president asked him several times to lift the cloud and get out that he is not personally under investigation
by the White House.
And all of this released just after today's testimony.
Are you prepared to say that you have never felt that you've never been asked by the president or the White House to influence an ongoing investigation?
I understand, but I'm just not going to go down that road in a public forum.
It was contentious from the very beginning.
I'm not interested in repeating myself, sir, and I don't mean that in a contentious way.
Well, I do mean it in a contentious way.
Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein, Director of National Intelligence Dan Coates, and NSA Director Mike Rogers all testifying on an unrelated matter.
Each of you here today, we all know, have taken an oath to defend the Constitution.
But the Russia investigation came up immediately, as did a new report that the president asked Coates to help him to get former FBI Director James Comey to back off on his investigation.
I have never been pressured. I have never felt pressure to intervene.
Is anyone aware of any effort by anyone in the White House or elsewhere to seek advice on how to influence any investigation?
My answer is absolutely no, Senator.
Well, after an even longer uncomfortable pause, all of them eventually did say no. Again, the Senate Intelligence Committee has released Comey's opening statement, a transcript of that. It's very detailed, Calvin, 7 pages long. And in it, Comey actually describes his first meeting with Donald Trump at Trump Tower. He says after the meeting, he went right down on the street into an FBI van and wrote down exactly what happened. He saved all of that information. We'll hear much more about that tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning. In the meantime, the president has already proposed his replacement. His name is Christopher Wray. He worked in the Bush administration. Of course, he'll still have to be confirmed by the Senate. Much more about him in the days to come. For now, though, that's the very latest live from the Capitol. Back to you. Andy.